video, I'll be sharing with you how to create a high converting sales funnel for getting access to the email or contact details of your ideal customers. And this is a very good advantage to you as a business owner because you can always create a very good relationship with your ideal customer, nurture them, and sell different offers to them using that same email address. So make sure you don't skip any part of this video so you don't miss out any of the steps in getting the email address of your ideal customers. So that's what I do, and much of the talking, let's dive in.
Very first step is to create a landing page where we'll be having access to get the email or contact details of our target customers. And to do that, we are going to be making use of this marketing tool, Systeme.io. So Systeme.io is a marketing tool that actually has a lot of features. But we're not going to be talking about all of those features now. I'll be doing lots of videos about how you can improve your marketing using Systeme.io. That's going to be in my subsequent video. Right now, we're going to be focusing on how to create a landing page, getting the email or contact details of anybody that's interested in the product we are promoting. So to get started with using Systeme.io, all you have to do is to click on the link you will see in the description section of this very video. Once it brings you to this interface, all you have to do to get started is to come and click on get my free account because you don't have an account yet. So just click on get my free account. And here, to create a free account, you just need to provide your email address. So I'll just come here and input the email address I want to use for this very account. Then I'll click on get my free account. So when it loads up, it's going to bring us to this interface where it's saying you need to confirm your email address by clicking on the link we have sent to your email. So you just have to go to your email to see a link that was sent to you. So I'm just going to head on to my email, and you can see I just received an email from Systeme.io. So I'll click on it. And once it opens up, you can see what I have here. In order to access the system, click on the link below. So I'll just have to click here. And then it's going to bring me to this interface where I have to come and create a password to confirm my account. So I'll input my name here, last name, new password, confirm the password to create the account. I'll click on save. So you can see I've created my account. So all I have to do right now is to log in to my account. So I'm just going to take you back to my laptop screen to show you how to go about this. Scroll down and click on save. So when it closes up, you can see that we've successfully created the sales funnel here. That's why we have the e-commerce. So the next thing we have to do is to edit this funnel. Let's edit the landing page to how we want it to look like. So you click on it. So basically, there are three types of landing page. We have the squeeze page, we have the thank you page, we equally have the inactive page. So for the sake of this tutorial, we are going to be focusing on the squeeze page. So you click on it to edit the squeeze page you want. And the good thing is that Systeme.io provide free template that you can just pick and drop to edit to suit whatever you are promoting. Just follow me, you understand what I'm talking about. So clicking on the squeeze page here. So you just select the squeeze page, and then you can see these are the different templates you can actually edit, okay, to suit whatever offer you are promoting. So if I scroll down, you can see we have a lot of templates here. You can just pick and edit. So I'm just going to take anyone here. Let me show you how to edit it. So you can either preview the template or you just select to start using it. So let me just select it. And here, this is the link to the So this is the link to the sales page. Meanwhile, we are yet to edit it. So to edit it, we have to come here to click on edit page. Click here. So this is the whole of the sales page, and looking at the left hand side, you can see this is where we have the pick and drop tool we can use for editing this very template. We have the text, we have the head text, we have the bulleted list, we have the context. If you want to add images, you want to add videos, you can add all of that. If I keep on scrolling down, you see these are other elements you can just pick and drop to edit this template. So what I'm going to be doing right now is to delete everything I have right here on this template, so that we'll create a new template for you to understand how to use all of these tools. So to do that, you just come and select any section you want to edit. For instance, you can see this very one at the top. This is the header, so I'll just have to come and select the whole of the header and click on delete. I'll click on OK, and then the header, you can see it has deleted. So I will repeat the same process to delete all of the elements or all of the informations we have on this template. So just repeat that same process and delete all of the sections. You can see we have an empty template right here, so we just have to drag and drop your first element here to create this landing page. Please pay attention to what I'm about to say right now. The essence of creating this sales funnel or landing page is to get the email contact of our ideal customers. And now the reason why they are submitting their email or their contact details to us is simply because they are getting something of value from us. This is called lead magnet. You are giving them something of value for free in exchange of their email address. Now, I'm not going to be going in depth into all of these explanations, but if you really need an in-depth explanation of all of these informations, then I advise you get access to our free support community. Give support to anyone interested in improving their digital marketing business. So I will leave a link in the description section of the video. Click on that link to get access to the group, and it's only for serious people. We don't collect money from people, only to give you our support. So if you want to join the community, like I said, it's a free community. Click on the link to get access to the community. Meanwhile, let's proceed. Now we are going to be editing this landing page to be as simple as possible. The first thing you have to do is to come to the toolbar and pick an image. So you can either add an image. So I'm just going to be adding an image to make it look more catchy. You click on this, you drop it, and you can see we have this image icon here. Then you click on this image icon, and taking a look at the left side, you can see right here we have where we can click to upload an image. So I'm just going to be uploading an image to this session. I'll click here to upload the image from my system. I'll select file, and then when I scroll down, I have an e-commerce file, a picture like that. So I'll click on it, then I'll open it. On insert, and you are going to bring the image right here. You can see that the image is still very small, so I will come back to my editing tool right here to increase the size of the image. So you see where we have size here, image size. So I'll click on it to increase the size of the image. So you can see that the size is increasing, so you can increase it to whichever size you want. After adding an image just like this, the next step is to add a call to action. So what do you want these people to do when they get to your landing page? So we are not going to get a test, paste the test here. So I'm going to edit this to like kindly fill in your first name and email address to get access to the training now. So this is going to be your call to action. When you arrive on your sales funnel as your landing page, you're going to see an image and this call to action. Kindly fill in your first name and email address. So the next step is for us to add a form where they will fill in their first name and their email address. To do that, come back to your editing tool again. Then
you scroll down to the section where we have form input. So you're just going to add form input. So you can add as many form input as possible. You can get their details, their country, their city, company name, and all of that. But for this tutorial, we need just their email and first name. So we are going to be taking only 2 input. Now you can see I have 2 inputs from here. So I'm going to click on the very first one, and then when you come to select a type of input here on this editing tool section and click on the drop down, you can see we have the kind of form you can actually get from them. You can submit their city name to you, their company name, their country, and all of that. So like I said, we need just the first name. So clicking on it, you can see that this form now there is first name written inside of this form now, right? So this is going to notify the customer that the first form is for their first name. So we repeat the same process for the second form. That's where we are going to be, where they will input their email address. Click on it and then select the type of form, which is going to be email. So click on email, and here you can see we have the first form to be their first name and the second one is their email address. Now the next thing you have to do is to add a call to action button. So after they've inputted their first name and their email address, they're going to click that button to submit this information to you, and they will be redirected to get the lead magnet you are offering to them. I believe you understood what I just explained now. So let me show you how to do that. Come back to your tool again and click on add a button here. So you can see right here we have a button. After they've inputted their name, their email address, they have to click on this, click here to get access to the free lead magnets you are giving out to them in exchange of their email and full name. Okay, so here let's just edit this text here to make it a little bit more catchy. To do that, you click on it and come to your editing section, to this section where you have the button text. So we are just going to edit it to something like get access now. So that's how it's going to look like. And then this other one below it, which is short text here, you're actually going to delete it. So click on it again. Now you can see that we have just get access now. So after they've provided their first name and their email address and they click on get access now, the next step is to take them to the lead magnet, to get the lead magnet you've actually promised them. So for this case, I'm going to be adding the URL to my blog post because I actually want them to see my blog post. And to do that, you click on the button, come to this, click on the button, come to the editing tool section here. You can see the first option is action when button is clicked. So the first one is submit form. You click on the drop down arrow. So here you have to click on open URL, click on open URL, and then when you come down, you can see right here we have type in URL. So I'm just going to go straight to the blog post to get the URL here. Now you can also replicate the same process for any other lead magnet you are using. So it may not be that you are using a blog post. So for any other lead magnet you are using, you can replicate the same process. So I'll copy the URL, I'll go back to the editor, and then I'll paste the URL right here. This section, when I have type in a URL, I'll click here and then I'll paste it right here. So you can see I've pasted the URL here. What that simply means is once they see this page, they input their first name, input their email address, and click on get access now. They will expect to see the blog post. Meanwhile, they've actually submitted their email address and their full name to me. So even if they don't take action at the very first time of going through the blog post, I can always send a message to their email address, reminding them of the webinar, okay? Or if I have any offer how to promote to them, I can always send them an email because I already have access to their full name, their first name, and their email address. Let's see how this is going to look like on a mobile version. So these are, let's preview this and see how it's going to look like. We come to this top where we see where we have this eye icon here. Click on it. So you can see this is how it's going to look like when they click on the link. You can see this is how it's going to look like. So let's take a look at the mobile version of it. So check the mobile version. Like for those accessing with their smartphone, come down to this section below where we have the editing tool. Look down below, you can see here we have a computer. We also have a mobile phone. Click on the mobile phone. I can see this is how it's going to look like for those who are accessing it via mobile. Okay, so this is how it's going to look like. Now let's go back to save this and publish it. The next step is for us to publish this landing page, this sales funnel. And to do that, you also have to come and use this icon here at the top here. Click on it. Yes, to save the page. So when it closes up, it's going to bring us to this interface where we can come to copy the link, where we can come to copy the URL to this landing page. And this is the URL right here. So let me copy it and open it for us to see how it's going to look like on the end of anybody that clicks on it. Okay, so I'm just going to open a new tab and then I'll paste the link here. So you can see this is how it's going to look like whenever someone clicks on it. This is how it's going to look like on their phone. So if they are to come and fill in their first name, so let me just fill in my first name as an example. Let me just use a random name, like let me use Fred as my first name, and then come and give an email address right here. Let's say Will and then scroll down and click on get access now. So you can see that it's going to redirect the person straight to the blog post. Meanwhile, they submitted their first name and email contact to us. So I also show you how you can get this email contact they've submitted. See this email and full name these people are submitting. What you have to do is to come to this section here where we have contact. You click on contact here. And you can see when it opens up, this is the email address that just submitted right now. You can see it here. This is the email address. This is an email address I used for checking it out when I just created it. This one has submitted. This one just submitted. If I open it, you can see this is the name. You can see that this is the name, Fred. Real artwork. This is the email I just got right now. So in order for you to get lots of emails for building your email list just like this, what you have to do is to promote your sales funnel using Google Ads to target the exact people who are interested in your business. That's how you can get lots of email subscribers to build your email list. I've actually made a detailed video where I explain how to run Google Ads. And this is the video displaying right here on your screen. Just click on the video to watch how to promote your sales funnel using Google Ads to your ideal customers. In case you have any question or you have any challenges while trying to complete any of the process I explained in this very video, don't hesitate to leave it in the comment section below. I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Stay safe.